Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm assuming you have monolids as well. Hopefully you do, because not really sure why you're watching this video unless you are curious. But today I'm going to show you how to apply eyeshadow on monolid eyes. Now, I have monolids, but not every Asian has monolids, so this is for anyone with monolids. You may know the struggle with applying eyeshadow, even eyeliner, but really eyeshadow can be such a pain, especially if you've gone to a department store and gotten your makeup done, or maybe Ulta and you've had a makeup artist that doesn't really understand monolids and where to apply eyeshadow. Because at least with my past experiences is that they apply eyeshadow way too high, pretty much to my brow bone. So my eyeshadow is going all the way up here, which is not necessary for monolids. I think the important part is that you apply eyeshadow just high enough where you could see the color when your eyes are open, but not too high. And you'll learn some other tips and tricks throughout this video. So if you want to know how I do this makeup look, specifically the eyes, that's what we're focusing on today, then continue watching. I already did all of my makeup besides my eyes, and one important step is eyeshadow primer. This one is by Ulta Beauty. I discovered this last year kind of on a whim. I got like a little gift set. There was a mini one that came with it, and what I realized is this works so well and not enough people talk about it. What I like about it is that it dries very quickly, you don't need that much, and it has a slight tint to it, so it's not pure white. I'm not a fan of eyeshadow primers that are white, only because I go for more natural bronzy looks. It can be a little bit harder to cover up the white if you don't do it properly. So this is kind of like a no fuss, and it's affordable, and everything that I talk about today will be linked down below. Starting off with this is necessary, especially if you have monolids. Even if you have hooded eyes, love to use this even under my eyes as well. Now this look is going to be kind of everyday, but a step up, so a little more glam, but not in the sense where I'm adding fake lashes and where I'm using a ton of color. So just a little more elevated than your everyday. I like starting off with a matte eyeshadow just for my crease or my lack of crease, and this is what I like using. It's by Jason Wu Beauty. You can get this at Target, very affordable. This is the Flora Matte Agave. I've actually reviewed all of Jason Wu Beauty. If you guys are interested in that video, I'll leave it right here. Another important thing with having monolids is the brushes that you use. Very important. Not enough people talk about it. I actually don't typically list the brushes that I'm using because I feel like you guys don't care, but for this particular video I do think it is very important. This one is by e.l.f. The number is 205, and this is their blending brush. What I love about this blending brush so much is that it's not too fluffy. If you go too fluffy with someone who has monolids, you can kind of get the product everywhere and you can get a little out of hand. So you need one that's a little fluffy but not too fluffy. Very important. Every time I wear eyeshadow and it's a matte eyeshadow, I'm always using this brush, and I have like multiples of them just in case I don't wash them enough. For my crease, I like going a little bit darker than my skin tone. Just 1 or 2 shades darker, which is why I love this palette so much and I use it so often. It's a really great palette. You're gonna look at it and be like, it's a really great palette that I think you'll use every day. So I'm gonna go in with the middle eyeshadow. I like to start on the outer corner, go up, so most of the color is going to be staying right here. And I'm just adding a little bit of definition, but I'm not going too high up. And then to elongate my eyes, I like to bring the brush out. And then whatever I have left over, I just bring it in just a little bit. But the important part is that I'm not going too high up. I'm not going all the way to my brow bone. And then also with monolids, at least this is just my personal preference, I like going out that way. So going out this way to elongate the eyes. And just to compare the before and the after, it just gives you a little bit of definition, nothing crazy, but it still makes a beautiful impact. To define the lash line, I'm going to go in with another e.l.f. brush. This is 202. I think this is a smudging brush, but I like to use it more to just add color in the lash line and the lower lash line. Going a little bit darker, I'm going to go in with this one. I like to focus on the outer corners towards the lash line. To make my eyes appear a little bit bigger, I like going in with the same brush and the same eyeshadow, the one that's a little bit darker, and going right here. And I only like going halfway and then connecting it right here on the outer corner. Now that the matte eyeshadows are on, I want to add a little bit of sparkle. I don't know about you guys, but I love adding a little bit of sparkle in the inner corner and the center of my eyes. And what I've been really enjoying is the Natasha Denona top coat. This is in bronze, which is always a go-to for me. Now it can get a little messy, so I would have done this first. Just keep that in mind. A little bit messy, like nothing crazy. I keep it simple. I just use my fingers. I think that's like the best way with using top coats. It's so pretty, guys. I feel like people don't talk about this product either. It's just so stunning. I do this thing where I like to curl my lashes before I put on any eyeliner, whether it's pencil or liquid. This one is by Shiseido. Don't buy the less expensive one. Go for the one that's more expensive because it is so worth it. I would use drugstore for years and years, and then one day I switched to this and it was such a game changer. If you're someone that needs to curl their lashes almost every single day, buy the one that's more expensive, buy the one that fits your eye shape, and for me it's the Shiseido one. I've been really digging brown eyeliner, whether it's a pencil or liquid. It's just been my go-to. I don't wear black as often as I used to, and one thing that we all need if we have monolids, if we have hooded eyes, we need a pencil that will stay placed, especially because of our eye shape. So one that I found that's affordable is the L'Oreal one. I've talked about this one before. It's the Pro Lash. I get it in bronze and brown. I've used up all my brown one. Another good one is the Ayako one, but for now I'm just going to be using this one since this is what I have in hand, and this shade is bronze. I'm going to tightline but also smudge it out to create a soft wing. You guys might notice that I like to go really narrow and go a little bit wider as I get to the outer corner. I'm going to do one eye at a time because this dries very fast, and then I just like using a little smudger, so I'm using a different eyeliner just to smudge it out. So again, I'm just pulling it out and elongating my eyes. Doesn't that look so pretty? You could leave it just like this, but I'm also going to go in with a brown liquid liner. This one is by Physicians Formula. I did a whole review on the best brown liquid liners. It's where I test all of the like best ones at the drugstore according to Ulta. If you guys want to see that video, I'll leave it right here. I'm just going to create a small little flick. Now, one thing that I like to do is when I apply eyeliner, I like to go slightly up and out. I know some people like to go down, but that really doesn't work well with my eye shape, because if I think of where my waterline is, if you keep going, the line would go actually up towards the end of my eyebrows. So that's the direction where I like to go naturally. For mascara, it's a bit high maintenance. I will say that. I use 3 different products just to apply mascara. I know, quite a lot. One, I like going in with the primer. This one is by Essence. It has an interesting smell to it. It's a bit fruity. Don't really care about that, but I do like that it's a great primer and it works well. Over that, I've been really enjoying the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. This one blew up a few months ago. I'm almost done with this. It's basically on its last leg. I kind of want to try the waterproof version. And then over that one, I like going in with another Essence, Lash Princess. This is the waterproof. That is how I apply mascara to all my lashes. I know, a lot, but it does create that beautiful fluttery look. I like length, I like volume. I don't mind if it's a little spidery, but I don't want it to be anything crazy. And that is how I apply eyeshadow on monolid eyes. Hopefully this was helpful. Maybe learn some new tips and tricks. Again, I'm no makeup artist. This is kind of just what I learned throughout the years, what has worked for me and what hasn't. If you did find this video helpful, definitely like it and subscribe to this channel for more fashion and beauty content. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!